Hello friends, Hare Krishna. How are you
Today's
all
session.
doing? My name is Ritendra, and previous lecture Abhilasa mentioned many things about Bhagavad Gita. Actually, Abhilasa, you have done with introductory lecture, right? Hello.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
last time we saw the brief, like everything in brief about Mahabharata, Ramayana also, and why Gita was written. What is the essence? What are the learnings which we are going to take?
Mm-hmm.
All
Okay.
that was covered previously. So now we would take ahead this journey ahead and know more like deep things. Start with shlokas, etc.
Then how many sessions we will have to arrange?
No, so as of now, I have planned for a class 1 day in a week. I have my friend Padmavati who hosted previous lecture.
Mm-hmm.
So, basis people's response, if we can make it, then we can also do twice a week these sessions and
No, I'm
cover
asking
different
you.
aspects in an organized manner.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm asking you total Bhagavad Gita I will have to teach, or means each and every chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita I will have to teach, or means you are going to arrange a lecture for the particular thing?
So see, basis availability of yours and the other person,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to take ahead the sessions. And in my mind, there is there that we at least cover the important 108 shlokas,
Mm-hmm.
like one shloka each session,
You
and
have
try to
already
go in
covered
order so
chapter
that there is
first
this
chapter, right?
connection.
You have already covered first chapter, right?
Yes, yes.
We have covered first sloka.
First shloka, okay.
Yeah.
Then I have to start from another, right?
Yes.
Probably the second one.
Actually, today is introductory lecture from me, and actually, I want to introduce Srimad
Okay.
Bhagavad Gita as
Yeah.
per my
Maybe you
understanding,
can.
my perception. So, I will introduce Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And how many from all of you know about Bhagavad Gita? Actually, the meaning of Gita. How many from all of you know? Please tell me.
Everyone, please unmute yourself and you can speak like whatever Let's keep it interactive so that everyone
This is the
enjoys the
only
session.
interactive session, so I will interact with all of you. So each and everyone has to speak, and whatever you know, and whatever you means whatever you have read about Srimad Bhagavad Gita, please tell me. What do you means? What do you understand about the meaning of Gita?
Gita is, according to me, I'm sorry, Ram said myself. According to me, Gita is the knowledge given by Lord Krishna to Arjuna right before the battle when he is confused of all the things which are happening around him.
Okay. Means if you isolate the term Geet, and is there any related with the Geet or anything?
Oh, no, I did not think about it in that way. So,
Okay, I will tell you. The Sanskrit meaning, the Gita means the group of song. Each and every verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which we can sing. We can sing with the music, and we can sing in any manner. So the group of the song, that means Gita in a Sanskrit. So the Srimad Bhagavad Gita means the song which were sung by Lord Krishna, that is called Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Have you understood?
oh,
Hello.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got it.
You got it. Okay, okay. Then we can start about. I would say that Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Many people would have a wrong perception about Srimad Bhagavad Gita. They are having a perception like Srimad Bhagavad Gita, religious book. We have to put Srimad Bhagavad Gita into temple, and we have to worship day to day. We can worship Srimad Bhagavad Gita, but what about what about the implementation of Srimad Bhagavad Gita? Means we all have to implement Srimad Bhagavad Gita in our daily life. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is neither religious book nor spiritual book. It's a true book of the science and humanity. Means the meaning of dharma is all about humanity. Means Lord Krishna said it, until unless the compassion, the mercy which one is not raised in the heart of the each and every human being whenever we are seeing the people in the pain, and we are not attempt to eradicate the pain of the particular person, the dharma is not there. The feeling of the compassion and the feeling of the showing the mercy on someone, that is real called dharma. That is a real dharma. We can call it dharma. So this is stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So I would say Srimad Bhagavad Gita is neither religious book. Religious means whatever we consider in this current scenario. धर्म का मतलब ही अलग होता है. वो अभी we whatever we consider in this current scenario, this is not dharma. Thus we are only following anukaran, blindly following to someone. So we can learn how to live our life, what ought to do and what ought not to do. We can understand from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and from the deep understanding and deep perception of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we can learn whatever means. If we start the Srimad Bhagavad Gita today itself, then we can learn we were living in the darkness. Then after reading of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we can enlighten. So I would say that Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we have to read Srimad Bhagavad Gita throughout our life. But because means many people have a wrong perception about Srimad Bhagavad Gita, like people are having a perception we have to read Srimad Bhagavad Gita at our old age. Means this is a wrong. Unless we don't have to follow this each and every verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we will never get a salvation. So Lord Krishna gave a supreme knowledge in Srimad Bhagavad Gita before Arjuna. And when Arjuna stated, my relatives are there before me, and how would I fight with my relatives? And it is it is very difficult for me to fight against them, because they are my relatives, they are my fathers and forefathers, and they are my uncles, and everywhere. Means everyone is there, and each and everywhere. If I kill them, then my entire dynasty will be destroyed. So why would I have to kill my own people? Lord Krishna said, if you kill them, then you will have to enjoy the kingdom of Kauravas, and if you will be killed, then you will get a heavenly planet. So Lord Krishna stated many things before. Means we have to understand what Lord Krishna said in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and many questions. Arjuna were asked many questions on behalf of all of us. Before more than 5,000 years ago, Arjuna were asked many questions, and many questions which are directly related with our lives. Means whatever we can understand from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, if we can implement in our real life, then our life will be blissful, and our life will be definitely become joyful. Otherwise, if we are not following, because Lord Krishna stated again and again in Srimad Bhagavad Gita how to make yourself free from the desire. Only our desire, only our expectation, which lead all of us to do a wrongful acts or sinful acts. Lord Krishna stated, if you fight this war at the sake of fighting and executing to someone, if you don't have to renunciate your karma. Lord Krishna stated, niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jaya hi akarmana sarira yadrapi chatena parisadyate natu akarmana. Means Lord Krishna here said, niyatam kuru karma tam, perform your prescribed duty. And prescribed duty means prescription in the Vedas. In our Vedic sculpture, there are many things mentioned about our prescribed duty. We have to follow. Means perform your prescribed duty. To do something is better than not doing anything. To working is better than not working. Listen it very carefully. Working is better than not working, and no one can maintain his or her physical body without performing his duty. So we all have we all have a right to perform our prescribed duty, and we don't have any option. We have to do only karma, and we don't have any option. का तो हम भूखे को खाना खिलाएंगे या नहीं खिलाएंगे. We will have only two option, and का तो हम प्यासों को पानी पिलाएंगे या नहीं पिलाएंगे. We don't have any other option for that. And that's why Lord Krishna said, before start of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna listened Arjuna very carefully. Means in order to communicate with someone, we have to understand the actual problem of the particular person. Lord Krishna listened him very carefully. Means we can there are many speakers, and there means in communication we can only learn how to speak we can only be a good orator, but no one can be a means no one want to be a good speaker, means a good listener. We have to be good listener. Lord Krishna was a good listener. Lord Krishna was trying to identify the actual problem of Arjuna, and he stated, after listening of his problem, means Madhav, this is the problem for me and I am not able to fight. मीन्स तुम तो मतलब ज्ञानियों की तरह बात कर रहे हो, वास्तव में तुम अज्ञानी मतलब एक अज्ञानी होता उसके तरह तुम शौक कर रहे हो. किस बात का तुम्हें शौक है? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ लैमेंटेशन यू आर हैविंग? Lord Krishna asked him, Arjuna said, if I kill my people, then my dynasty will be destroyed. If I kill my Guru Dronacharya, then who will educate my upcoming generation? The simple questions was asked by Arjuna to Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna stated, Klebhyam mas magam partha ne tattva yupapadyate शूद्रम हृदय दो बल्य त्यक्तो उत्तिष्ठ परंतप. मतलब ऐसा विचार कहाँ से आया तुम्हें शोभा नहीं देता पार्थ. क्लेब्यम मास मगम पार्थ ने तत्व उपपद्यते, ऐसी नपुंसकता तुम्हें शोभा नहीं देती पार्थ. इसलिए क्लेब्यम मास मगम पार्था ने तत्व उपपद्यते शूद्रम हृदय दो बल्य, तुम्हारे अंदर जो एक मतलब युद्ध न करने की जो भावना है ना, त्यक्तो उत्तिष्ठ पर, उसका त्याग करो और उत्तिष्ठ परंतप. इसीलिए स्टैंड अप एंड फाइट फॉर द सेक ऑफ द फाइटिंग, बिकॉज इट इज योर ड्यूटी टू फाइट फॉर द धर्म. एंड वॉट एवर यू डू means if you kill someone and if you do something for the dharma, that is not sinful activity. This is stated by Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna stated, sukh dukhe samay kritva लाभा लाभो जया जयो ततो योदायुजस्व नेवम पापम अवाप्स्यसि. मीन्स सुख दुख में एक समान रह के लाभ हानि जय पराजय का विचार करिए बिना अगर तुम कर्म करोगे परंतप अर्जुन, तब तुम कभी पाप के भागीदार नहीं बनोगे. मीन्स सुख दुखे समय कृत्वा लाभा लाभो जया जयो. मीन्स वॉट एवर गुड एंड evil things will come across to you, you have to accept, you have to understand, and you have to equipose in yourself in all conditions, whether there is a success or the failure. And only that kind of person is known as a karma yogi, who can understand, who will be equiposed in both conditions, whether there is a success or failure. एक सफलता से अपने आप को सर्वोपरि नहीं मान लेता और एक असफलता से अपने आप को मतलब दुखी नहीं होता जो व्यक्ति, ऐसे व्यक्ति को ही कर्म योगी कहा जाता है और ऐसा व्यक्ति जीवन में बार बार सफल होता है. This is a supreme knowledge. Means there are many yogas, means total 4 yogas which are mentioned in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. First one is Sankhya Yoga, another one is Karma Yoga, then Bhakti Yoga, then Jnana Yoga. Means Lord Krishna stated 5 ways to get me. मुझे प्राप्त करने के 5 रास्ते मैं बता देता हूँ अर्जुन तुम्हें. भक्ति योग में लॉर्ड कृष्णा ने कहा है वो 5 रास्ते. पहले तो क्या है, अपना जो कर्म करो, नियत कर्म करो और कर्म फल की आशा का त्याग करके कर्म करो. दिस इज रादर डिफिकल्ट फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस बिकॉज इन दिस करंट सिनेरियो आवर एक्सपेक्टेशन, आवर डिजायर, वी आर नॉट एबल टू मेक अवर सेल्फ फ्री बिकॉज वी आर एसोसिएटेड. वी इतने घिर चुके हैं, माया से इतने घिर चुके हैं कि हम उससे बाहर नहीं आ पाते. तो क्या होता है, लॉर्ड कृष्णा से पहले कर्म करो और कर्म फल की आशा का त्याग करो, निष्काम कर्म करो. देयर आर 2 काइंड ऑफ कर्मा, सकाम कर्मा एंड निष्काम कर्मा. First one is sakam karma. Sakam karma is only that kind of karma which the fruitive expectations are associated. लोग कहते हैं कर्म करो फल की आशा ना रखो, but people have to define what kind of karma we have to perform. We have to perform only niskam karma. And sakam karma is with a fruitive expectation, and niskam karma is without any expectation of fruitive expectation or fruitive result. So that we all have to perform niskam karma. So then we can only make ourselves free from the cycle of the birth and death. We can get a salvation. And Lord Krishna stated in first way, पहले नियत कर्म करो, उसके कर्म फल की आशा का त्याग कर दो. अगर वो भी नहीं हो रहा है तो क्या करो, नियत कर्म करो और जो कर्म फल है उसका रिजल्ट मुझे अर्पित कर दो. अगर वो भी नहीं हो रहा है, दिस इज अ सेकंड वे, और वो भी नहीं हो रहा है, then fix your mind and also worship to me. अगर वो भी नहीं हो रहा है तो क्या करो, follow the regulative principle of the bhakti yoga. अगर वो भी नहीं हो रहा है तो क्या करो, तो ज्ञान योग की प्राप्ति करो, ज्ञान सुप्रीम ट्रांसेंडेंटल नॉलेज ले लो और मुझे प्राप्त करने की इच्छा रखो, मुझे जानने का प्रयास करो। अगर मुझे 1% भी जान लिया, अगर 1% भी जान लिया ना, then you will surely reach to me without fail. This is stated by Lord Krishna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita in a Bhakti Yoga. So first one is Sankhya Yoga. From Sankhya Yoga we can come to know about the relation between the soul and super soul. मीन्स आत्मा और परमात्मा का रिलेशन क्या है वो हम जान पाते हैं, अपने आप को, अपने शरीर को आत्मा से अलग जानने का प्रयास करते हैं। दिस इज कॉल्ड सांख्य योग। सांख्य योग का जो दिव्य ज्ञान है उसे हम जान पाते हैं। परमात्मा हमसे अलग है और हमारी आत्मा जो परमात्मा का भाग है वो भी हमारी बॉडी से, हमारे शरीर से अलग है। बट इट इज इम्पॉसिबल टू गेट अ प्रोग्रेशन एंड रिग्रेशन ऑफ आवर बॉडी until unless our soul is not situated in our body. So we have to understand these things, the relation between the soul and super soul. It is simply stated in chapter number 30, क्षेत्रज्ञ, the field and the honor of the field. मीन्स एक जो खेत होता है, जो एक फार्मर होता है, लॉर्ड कृष्णा ने सिंपल वे में समझाया है कि फार्मर होता है, जो फार्मर का खेत होता है, फार्मर उस खेत में बोएगा, सब कुछ करेगा। मतलब हमारी आत्मा होती है ना, हमारी आत्मा जो एक फार्मर की तरह काम करती है, उसमें बोती है, उसमें मतलब धान उगाती है, उसमें से मतलब फल फ्रूट होता है, उसकी प्राप्ति होती है। तो हमारा जो फील्ड है ना, वो एक मतलब हमारा शरीर है ना, वो एक खेत है। तो हमारी आत्मा जैसा शरीर के साथ करेंगे ना, ऐसा ही मतलब हम दूसरे के साथ व्यवहार करेंगे। लॉर्ड कृष्णा क्या कहते हैं? लॉर्ड कृष्णा कहते हैं कि हमारी आत्मा मतलब मोह माया से इतना घिर जाती है ना कि हमारी जो इच्छाएं होती है उससे इतनी घिर जाती है, उसका वास्तविक फॉर्म है ना वो जान ही नहीं पाती। उसका वास्तविक जो परमात्मा को प्राप्त करने का जो लक्ष्य है ना वो कभी जान ही नहीं पाती। लॉर्ड कृष्णा बार बार ये हमें कहते हैं कि अपने मतलब मोर देन 10 टाइम्स लॉर्ड कृष्णा ने श्रीमद् भागवत गीता में कहा है कि अपने मतलब अपनी इच्छा का त्याग करके अपना कर्म योगी बन जाओ, कर्म करते रहो। क्योंकि लॉर्ड कृष्णा ने कहा है ऐसे ही वे में आप मुझे प्राप्त करोगे। अगर वो भी नहीं हो रहा है तो कलयुग में क्या मतलब बेस्ट है? कलयुग में भक्ति योग का जो प्रिंसिपल फॉलो करना है, परमात्मा की भक्ति करना है, वो बेस्ट है। क्योंकि परमात्मा की भक्ति से ही हम सांख्य योग ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाएगा और कर्म योग भी आ जाएगा। क्योंकि हम कर्म योग है तो परमात्मा की भक्ति करें, और परमात्मा की भक्ति भी निस्वार्थ होनी चाहिए, निष्काम कर्म योगी बनना पड़ेगा उसके लिए। और जो सांख्य योग की बात कर रहा हूँ, सांख्य योग के बाद जो भक्ति योग है, भक्ति योग के बाद जो कर्म योग, मतलब कर्म योग है ना, कर्म योग के बारे में मतलब बहुत सारे फिलोसोफर ने कहा है, कार्ल मार्क्स ने भी कहा है, बहुत सारे ऐसे फिलोसोफर हैं जो कर्म योग को फॉलो करते, श्रीमद् भागवत गीता को फॉलो करते हैं। आई वुड से अबाउट रॉबर्ट ओपेनहाइमर who had discovered atomic bomb. When he planted atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki cities, at that time he regretted. Why did I invent atomic bomb? Did I make any mistake? He stated and he regretted. But when he started to read Srimad Bhagavad Gita, he came to know. Lord Krishna stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, here I am, means in the battle of Mahabharata, Lord Krishna, here I am, because in order to kill each and everyone. If you don't kill Arjuna, then I will kill each and everyone. I will destroy each and everyone, because I am the destroyer as well as creator, because I am having all the rights, and without my permission, no one can alive and no one can dead. So Lord Krishna, means after reading of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, he came to know many things. That doesn't mean we have to put ourselves in violence. Violence and non-violence both are different. We have to understand whenever, means what time we have to put ourselves in violence and what time we don't have to put ourselves in non-violence. We have to understand. क्योंकि जब मतलब लोग क्या करते हैं, जब तुम कहाँ पे बोलना वो इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं, कहाँ पे चुप्पी मतलब कहाँ पे साइलेंट रहना वो भी इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं, कहाँ पे बोलना कहाँ पे चुप्पी तोड़ना वो ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है। इसलिए हमें बोलना पड़ेगा और धर्म के लिए आवाज़ उठानी पड़ेगी। बट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड समथिंग इज गुड फॉर द सोसाइटी, लिसन इट वेरी केयरफुली। समथिंग इज गुड फॉर द सोसाइटी एंड अदर्स, दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग इज गुड फॉर ईच एंड एवरी वन। दिस इज स्टेटेड इन श्रीमद् भागवत, दिस इज ओनली कॉल्ड धर्मा। Something is good for the society, this is only and only called dharma. सो हमारे अपने स्वार्थ के लिए हम क्यों जी रहे हैं, अपने बारे में हम क्यों सोच रहे हैं? वाई वुड वी थिंक अबाउट अवर सेल्फ? वी हैव टू थिंक अबाउट अदर पीपल, वी हैव टू थिंक अबाउट ईच एंड एवरी लिविंग एंटिटी, बिकॉज लॉर्ड कृष्णा स्टेटेड, आई एम सिचुएटेड इन ईच एंड एवरी लिविंग एंटिटी, आई एम सिचुएटेड इन द हार्ट ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी लिविंग एंटिटी. मैं कण कण में हूँ, मतलब ईच एंड एवरी एटम्स आई एम देयर. So it is only about speculation. If you can speculate me, then I am everywhere, and if you can't speculate me, then I am nowhere in this material world. This is stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So Lord Krishna stated, after listening Arjuna very carefully, Lord Krishna answered him. लॉर्ड कृष्णा आंसर हिम, ये तुम्हें शोभा नहीं देता. तुम किस बात का शौक कर रहे हो? आत्मा का शौक कर रहे हो तुम, मतलब अपनी बॉडी का शौक कर रहे हो, जो 5 मेन एलिमेंट से बनी हुई, उसका तुम शौक कर रहे हो. नहीं, ये तुम्हें शोभा नहीं. अगर तुम चाहते हो, तुम मतलब एक बात मान लो, अगर तुम्हें पता है अर्जुना कि हम मतलब शरीर मरता है, दूसरी बार जन्म आत्मा मरती है, दूसरी बार जन्म लेती है, तभी भी तुम शौक क्यों कर रहे हो? क्योंकि तुमने मतलब यू आर ओनली कोज, नियति के कारण में तुम निमित्त बन रहे हो ना. देन व्हाई आर यू लैमेंटिंग for any cause? Because this is not right cause for all the things. Then you are causing, means you are only considering that cause which are not suitable for you. This is not becoming to you. ये तुम्हें शोभा नहीं देता अर्जुना. दिस इज स्टेटेड. उसके बाद लॉर्ड कृष्णा आत्मा के बारे में बताते दूसरे अध्याय में. उसके लिए हम पर्टिकुलरली चैप्टर वाइज बात करेंगे. अभी मैं आपको ब्रीफिंग दे देता हूँ. I am only briefing Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and in second chapter Lord Krishna stated about soul and the relation with the super soul. Lord Krishna said the person who took a birth is sure to die, and the person who die will surely take a birth again and again unless that person will not establish in the dharma, and that person will not perform his prescribed duty whatever mentioned in Vedas. मीन्स निष्काम कर्म योगी नहीं बनेगा तब तक वो बार बार जन्म लेता रहेगा और मरता रहेगा. मीन्स इसी ज्ञान को लॉर्ड कृष्णा कहते हैं सांख्य योग. सांख्य योग से ही हम अपने आप को आत्मा के रूप में जान पाएंगे. जो मतलब ज्ञान मतलब एक सीक्वेंस है, सांख्य योग, कर्म योग, भक्ति योग एंड ज्ञान योग. मतलब भक्ति योग में डायरेक्ट नहीं जा सकते, पहले हमें मतलब अपने आप को परमात्मा के लायक बनाना पड़ेगा. जो सांख्य योग से होगा, जो परमात्मा का पार्ट है, उसे हमें जागरूक करना पड़ेगा. वी हैव टू गेट अ कॉन्शियसनेस अबाउट द रिलेशन बिटवीन द सोल एंड द सुपर, आवर रिलेशन विद द सुप्रीम लॉर्ड ऑफ सुप्रीम पर्सनालिटी लॉर्ड कृष्ण, सुप्रीम पर्सनालिटी गॉड एंड लॉर्ड कृष्णा. वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड आवर रिलेशन, बिकॉज entire creatures, means all the creatures and entire world is not not accidental. Someone has created this entire world, because otherwise how can this entire world run systematically? It will never happen, ना? तो मतलब कोई लोग चला रहे हैं इसको, कोई एनर्जी इसको चला रही है, तभी सिस्टमेटिक है ना. मतलब हमारी नाक के जगह मतलब कान क्यों नहीं दे दिया, मुंह के जगह मतलब नाक क्यों नहीं दे दिया, सब कुछ सिस्टमेटिक एक ही लाइन में क्यों किया लॉर्ड कृष्णा ने, मतलब परमात्मा ने, जो भी हम बोले एनर्जी ने बोले. क्योंकि सभी का फंक्शन एक रियल होता है, सभी का एक प्रॉपर फंक्शन दिया है, और फंक्शन के अकॉर्डिंग हम अपने आप को मतलब पोषण देते हैं, न्यूट्रिशन देते हैं, इसलिए हम जी पाते हैं. और परमात्मा के मतलब एक लाइफ मिली हमें. देन वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द real knowledge, and we have to understand who is Lord Krishna, and how many from all of you who are aware, means who know about the meaning of Lord Krishna? Hello, anyone is there?
Yeah.
Means how many from all of you who know the meaning of Lord Krishna?
Ram, you would like to speak?
Yeah, please speak
Krishna,
openly.
the whole,
Speak openly.
the meaning itself is, the meaning itself is like dark filled cloud who is all attractive.
Mm-hmm.
That is the meaning which I know, but I feel that there's something else.
Yeah, you are right, but I will elaborate more, and I will make you know about what can we define from the meaning of Lord Krishna, the name of Lord Krishna. The meaning of Lord Krishna is like the energy which bring all of us out from the darkness. Listen it very carefully. The energy which bring all of us from the darkness and lead all of us to the light side and enlightening to all of us, that is called Lord Krishna. मतलब एक अंधकार से निकाल के सत्य और प्रकाश की तरफ लेके जाए, उसे हम कृष्णा कहेंगे. So we can only understand from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We can see this is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We have to read, because I am more than 5,000 times I have read Srimad Bhagavad Gita, because I am born in Dwarka city and I was following each and every rituals. Means Lord Krishna is very dear to me, and matlab I can't see anyone. Means I can see my Lord Krishna everywhere, but Lord Krishna के सिवा कुछ दिखता भी नहीं, because I am following from my childhood, and because I born there, and from my parents I got this all things. So I would request to all of you, please read Srimad Bhagavad Gita thoroughly, and we will have an interactive session. We will have I will teach each and every chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and by which you can understand many things. And anyone from all of you who understand the actual, anyone who can remember any slokas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita with a meaning, please, anyone please can chant, anyone can speak, please. You are free to speak.
I just know the first one. I've started it today.
Tell me.
Yeah, I just know the first one. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre, that one.
Any slokas which you have heard in your life, any slokas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah. The first one. Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuvatsavaha Mahamakaha Pandavacheva Kima Kurvata Sanjaya.
Yeah, what you understood in this?
Well, it's about it's basically from the perspective of Dhritarashtra. He's saying that the whole battlefield is ready, and people are ready to wage war. And yes, the Kauravas and Pandavas, both of them are ready to wage the war, the great war.
Then how many peoples are associated in, how many peoples who have heard this Srimad Bhagavad Gita? How many peoples were involved in Srimad Bhagavad Gita in Battle of Kurukshetra?
It was just Krishna teaching Arjuna.
Actually, there are 4 peoples who.
But Sanjaya was seeing everything, and he was narrating the same to Dhritarashtra.
Yeah, there were 4 peoples associated, and Lord Krishna preached to Arjuna. Actually, Lord Krishna preached to all of these people, for all of these 3 people. So Sanjaya, Dhritarashtra and Arjuna, we can say, directly or indirectly we can say that.
Oh.
So we have to understand this thing. And do you have any question regarding this? Because I will take another session, or many sessions I will take, and in which I will make all of you understand about each and every verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. But if do you have any question, any doubt or anything, then you can ask me.
I just have one small question. This may sound silly a bit, but I was taking notes, and when you said that we have to do our karma, right? If we have to do our karma, then what is the need to read Gita?
Actually, need of
We can just keep doing on. We can just go on doing whatever we have been doing, right?
we can understand what kind of karma we have to do only from Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
Achha.
Because we are not able to make ourselves free from the expectation. We can learn Niskam karma, means karma. Many people will tell you about you have to perform your karma, or you have to do your karma. But Niskam karma, this is something very different from other. सभी कर्म कार्य है, पर सभी कार्य कर्म नहीं है. कर्म उस कार्यों को कहते हैं जिसके साथ फल की आशा जुड़ी हुई हो. लॉर्ड कृष्णा स्टेटेड. तो मतलब हमें कोई भी मतलब अपेक्षा के बिना, इच्छा के बिना अगर हम कोई कार्य करते हैं, उसको हम निष्काम कर्म कहते हैं. वी कैन ओनली लर्न फ्रॉम श्रीमद् भागवत गीता, क्योंकि एक न्यूट्रल बन जाना है ना. लॉर्ड कृष्णा क्या कहते पता है? त्रिगुणिया विश्या वेदा निश्चय गुणियो भवार्जना निर्बंधो नित्य सत्वसो निर्योग सेम आत्मवाद. मतलब वेदा में जो रजस तमस और सत्व 3 गुण है, मतलब मैं आपको बताऊंगा प्रकृति और सभी हमारा जो स्वभाव है वो कैसे बनता है, वो भागवत गीता में है। लोग कैसे जीते हैं, कैसे मरते हैं, मृत्यु के बाद क्या होता है। आई विल डेफिनेटली मेक ऑल ऑफ यू नो अबाउट दिस ऑल थिंग्स, बट अभी मैं बता रहा हूँ 3 गुण जो हमें वेदा में कहा गया है, रजस तमस और सत्व, 3 गुणों का कैसे त्याग कर देना है, कैसे मतलब उस सभी 3 गुणों को त्याग कर दो और निर्गुणी बन जाओ। हमेशा परमात्मा की भक्ति करते रहो और हमेशा जो कुछ प्राप्त करने का जो रक्षण है ना, उसका जो प्राप्त किया है उसका रक्षण करने का त्याग दो और कुछ प्राप्त करने की इच्छा भी त्याग दो, न्यूट्रल बन जाओ एकदम। पता है योगा भी मतलब अभी मेरा योगा क्लासेस चल रहा है और मेरा योगा डिप्लोमा चल रहा है, तो उसमें भी हम योगा में बताते हैं कि योगा क्या है। अभी जो बाबा रामदेव करते हैं, आई एम नॉट क्रिटिसाइजिंग एनीवन, अभी बाबा रामदेव करते हैं मतलब एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, दिस वी कांट कॉल दिस ऑल थिंग्स एज योगा। Yoga means the equipoise of our mind, the stability of our mind. Lord Krishna mentioned what kind of yoga we have. Lord Krishna is defined what is yoga. Lord Krishna said, "Yogastha kuru karmani, sangam tyakta dhananjaya, सिद्धियो 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 समभूतवा समत्वम योग उच्यते। मतलब सिद्धि और असिद्धि मतलब चाहे सफलता आए निष्फलता है, दोनों परिस्थिति में एक समान रहने को ही हम योगा कहेंगे। इट्स ऑल अबाउट आवर मेंटल स्पेक्युलेशन, इट्स ऑल अबाउट द कंट्रोलिंग अवर डिजायर, दिस इज वी कैन कॉल योगा। नहीं कि बॉडी की एक्सरसाइज और सभी योगा नहीं है। सो योगस्थ कुरु कर्माणि मतलब योग वही कर्म है जो आप अपनी प्रिस्क्राइब्ड ड्यूटी मतलब जॉयफुली इंजॉयफुली आप कर रहे हो विदाउट एनी एक्सपेक्टेशन, दैट इज वी कैन कॉल कर्मा और योगा, बोथ आर सेम। उसके बाद कहते हैं बुद्धि युक्तो जहाति है उभे सुकृतो दुष्कृतो तस्माद योग युजस्व योग कर्मसु कौशलम। मतलब योग वही कर्म है, कर्म वही योग है, वही लॉर्ड कृष्णा मेंशन करते हैं यहाँ पे। तो बस वही भागवत गीता का बस वही है कि हम एक राइट डायरेक्शन में जा पाए और सही रास्ते पे चल पाए, इसलिए भागवत गीता पढ़नी चाहिए। वी कैन डेवलप आवर कैरेक्टर, वी कैन एनरिच द मोरल एंड वैल्यूज इन आवर फ्यूचर जनरेशन। एंड आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू, मीन्स आई एम टीचिंग श्रीमद भागवत गीता टू 6th standard student to means 30 years or 35 years old people. I am teaching, there is a frequency of the generation or generation gap, but I am teaching. So Srimad Bhagavad Gita we can learn, we can only develop our character and we can enrich the moral and values, because in this current scenario, current situation we are only money making mind। मतलब अपने पेरेंट्स का सोचेंगे हमारा बच्चा पैसा कमाए, डॉक्टर बन जाए, इंजीनियर बन जाए, वो सोचेंगे, बट दे फॉरगेट द कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग प्रोसेस। और कैरेक्टर जो महत्वपूर्ण कार्य है, जो कैरेक्टर बनाना, उनका जो चारित्र का घड़तर करना मतलब कार्य है, उसको हमारे पेरेंट्स भूल जाते हैं। इसीलिए जब वो अधर्म करता है, पैसों के लिए कुछ भी अधर्म कर लेता है, तो क्या होता है कि वो सोचते हैं कि ये कहाँ से आया। अगर झूठ बोलता है, वो कोई ऐसा मतलब पाप युक्त कार्य करता है, तो कहाँ से, इसके दुर्गुण कहाँ से आए। जब बच्चा जन्म लेता है ना, तब उसमें ना ही सद्गुण होते हैं ना ही अवगुण दुर्गुण होते हैं, कुछ भी मतलब वो न्यूट्रल होता है बच्चा। वो बच्चा हमारे आसपास एटमॉस्फेयर से सीखता है, हम कैसा एटमॉस्फेयर दे रहे हैं उससे सीखता है। इसीलिए जब बच्चा पैदा होता है उसके बाद जो उसके अंडरस्टैंडिंग पावर उसके अंदर डेवलप हो जाती है, परसेप्शनिंग पावर डेवलप हो जाती है, तब से हमें उसको भागवत गीता सिखानी चाहिए, भागवत गीता जैसा माहौल देना चाहिए, तभी हम कैरेक्टर बना पाएंगे ना, तभी हम उसका मोरल एंड वैल्यूज को दे पाएंगे। अदरवाइज तो हमारे जो कल्चर है, हमारे संस्कार है, हम दे ही नहीं पाएंगे। भागवत गीता इज ओनली एंड ओनली फंक्शनिंग as a means building a culture and sanskar and our characters. That's it. Do you have any question? Hello.
Let's go name wise. Anuj, do you wish to ask anything? Shruti?
Yeah. Hi, Abhilasha.
Hi, Shruti. Like, you all can mention like how did you find the this thing session, and whatever doubts you have from the session or from your readings, you all can put up.
Please give me your
Yes, sure, I'll do that. And yeah, it was a very knowledgeable session for me. I have been attending Gita sessions since the beginning of COVID, since March 2020. Even my mom, she reads she hears like Sri Ram Sukdas Ji Maharaj.
Yeah, please carry on.
The- I'll definitely. Yeah. In case if I'll have any question, I'll definitely ask you. But it has been a great session. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Yashasvi. So really the session was really awesome because we have understood how who is Lord Krishna, and main thing what we have to understand is like how Ram was asking ki if we just have to do our karma, then what is the use of reading Gita? So the main purpose, what I believe is we trying to establish a connection with God. God here is Lord Krishna, who is like the supreme Lord over all. And by establishing a connection with him, how Ritendra said that we will learn in Sankhya Yoga the relationship between soul and super soul. That is something what is really important in our life journey. And when one tries and understand that relationship, one can overcome any problem, and he would definitely always stay in this neutral state, which is called Nishkam Karma. And like his life, he will himself make his or her life so blissful because it would be without stress, without expectation, and we will just know that what is our right to perform our prescribed duties. We will ourselves know that we are here for what kind of duties to be performed, and just leave all the fruits in Lord Krishna's feet without affecting our actions. We just have to keep going and keep full faith on him. And the more we get involved, the more faith we create, the more connection we establish to him. So this is what I expect. Everyone understands somehow or the other. The more pure or the more knowledgeable person he will keep on becoming. So thank you so much, Ritendra, for taking this session and enlightening everyone with what exactly Gita is. It was very informative and very nice session. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe. God bless you all. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank